In honor of my almost 4-hour interview with Stevie Rachelle about the history of Tuff and Metal Sludge and all the things that he has done in support of rock and roll, I figured I should order some Tuff merchandise, and I got it in the mail, and I'm gonna do an unboxing for you right after this.
The hair metal guru from Warren to Crew. The hair metal guru. Never forget Charlie too.
Welcome to the Hair Metal Guru. My name is Anthony. They call me the Guru, and yes, I ordered some stuff from Metal Sludge, and honestly, I forgot because I think I ordered this stuff about 2 weeks ago. I know I ordered a vinyl record, but I ordered a couple things. So anyway, I'm gonna unbox this. And if you haven't checked out my interview with Stevie Rachelle, number one, that thing was almost 4 hours. Number two, it's over 10,000 views. And one of my favorite interviews in the history of the channel to talk about the history of Tuff, how he came up with the idea for Metal Sludge, his side project, CWA, the hair metal anthem that came out in the 2000s, American Hair Band, so much more. So go check out that interview. You will find the link for that in the description. And I say this all the time on the channel. I say it when I host Hair Metal Mansion, which I host every Saturday from 6 to 8 p.m. Central Time on Rock 101 KLOL. You'll also find the link for that in the description. But we need to support these people that are out there promoting this music. Let's be honest. We're driven by rock and roll, but damn it, you know, if these bands and these people don't make any money, eventually they go, you know what? I need to start dedicating my time to other pursuits. So if we can take whatever spare change we have in our pockets and help these artists out, help out people who are promoting rock and roll, then they keep doing it and we keep the scene alive for a little bit longer. So, you know, you can do that by supporting people like me, but definitely support the bands, support Stevie Rachelle and Metal Sludge. So I know I ordered a vinyl record. Hopefully you didn't see my address there. And if you did, feel free to send me something, especially nude pictures. I'm just kidding. And then I think I ordered a what's it called? A tumbler. So anyway, let's get into it. Let's open this package up first. So Stevie has, he has tumblers. He has all sorts of like CDs and things that he's gotten from bands over the years. Obviously, a ton of Tuff merchandise, because even if you think you just know Tuff for like what comes around goes around, there's also Fist First. There's also a ton of live and demo releases. He's put out 3 solo CDs, I think 3. He's put out projects from like Shameless, Tales from the Porn. So anyway, there's a lot of different shirts. There's a lot of different ways to support Tuff, Stevie, and Metal Sludge. So here we have, yes, this looks like a tumbler. A Tuff, and purple is kind of their color, a Tuff tumbler. This is badass, and I know why it's fucking gonna be badass. Oh, look at this. Put in some extra shit in there. And Stevie is known for putting extra stuff in his when you buy stuff. I've had a ton of people since the interview who have purchased stuff from Stevie / Metal Sludge, and they're always like, wow, I got an extra CD, or I got a necklace, or I got something extra. So I see that I got, what'd I get? I got because I know I didn't order this. I got a Metal Sludge patch. Very cool. I got a Metal Sludge necklace or a pendant or whatever you want to call it. I'll pull it out for you. I'll pull it out. I mean the pendant, not that. So let's open this up. So a Metal Sludge necklace or whatever you call this. It's probably a little too tight to put on, so I'm not going to put it on right now. but I got that extra. And here's one reason. Where the hell is it? Give me 1 second. One reason I know that tumbler is going to be awesome is because I get my tumblers from the same guy, Jason. And fuck, what's his last name? Mute? M-E-U-D-T. Anyway, we get our tumblers from the same guy. I just haven't figured out how I'm going to ship them. So I just bought a few. Now that will maybe I'll give them to friends or people that come on the channel. So anyway, I have a few of these, but that's the same person who makes these Tuff tumblers. And this is sturdy. It's kick-ass. I think it's like a 20-ounce tumbler. So don't be surprised if you see me holding this up during the making of some videos. So let's set that off to the side. Very cool, and extra stuff like Stevie often does. Now let's get into this. And I think I ordered something else besides a vinyl record. I think I ordered like an old magazine. So let's find out. Again, there's so much shit that he has on the website. So, and while I'm opening this up, and I don't want to turn this into a Stevie Rachelle ass kissing video, though maybe it comes off that way. But he has done so much to promote this channel. If you follow Metal Sludge, which you should, he's done a ton of articles on the interviews that I've done. Seems like damn near every interview I put out, he does something for it. And when I was getting close to 10,000 subscribers, which we are almost at 10,500 right now, he put out a ton of promotion for the channel on his Facebook page through Metal Sludge, and was just telling everybody to go subscribe. And so I'll never be able to thank him enough for that. So part of the reason that I'm doing this is I want to promote people who help me out. I want to help people out who promote this music, so we're doing, geez, it looks like I got some extra stuff in here. We're doing everything we can. I'm doing everything I can. Stevie's doing everything he can to keep this music alive, to keep it, keep people talking about it, whether it's news articles or whatever. I'm doing everything I can, and it's definitely not for the money, because I have started to make a little money on YouTube. And when I say a little, I mean a little. Would I like to make a lot? Sure, I would. And if you want to, son of a bitch, if you want to become a member of the channel, you can do that. There are different tiers. So if you're like, hey, I like what Anthony is doing, you can join as a member. You can donate to my PayPal. The link for that is in the description. I don't expect people to do that. Okay, like you watching and subscribing is enough. But if you want to do more, you can. But I hope that you'll go out and buy stuff from Metal Sludge and Stevie, because his entire being is rock and roll. He does more than almost anybody to help keep it alive. So I ordered Tuff, The Glam Years, 1985 to 1989. And look, he autographs everything to the hair metal guru, Stevie Rachelle. So kick-ass. And I think I already have this on CD, but I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna buy the vinyl as well. And if I understand right, because I haven't looked at it for a while, half of this, so I'm gonna open this, half of this, it's demos, but one side is with Stevie singing, and one side is with Jim Gillette, who went on to form Nitro. So here you can see the back side. There's the Jimmy side, they picture, and the songs, and there's the Stevie side with the picture of the band and the songs. So, did any of these, none of, oh, Forever Yours, that ended up on, if it's the same version, ended up on What Comes Around Goes Around. Everything else is just demos. And I kid you, I kid you not. A lot of these demos are fucking good. Round 'em Up, Summertime Goodbye, Want Trouble, You Got It, Center Street, Ain't Worth a Dime, Good Guys Wear Black. So a couple of these on Stevie's side ended up on What Comes Around Goes Around. Good Guys Wear Black, Ain't Worth a Dime. The rest of them did not end up on the debut album. But legitimately, I've listened to all this stuff before. These demos are kick-ass songs. Some of them, I'm shocked, never ended up on an album. So we got the vinyl and the white paper sleeve. Pull that out for you. Here is the Stevie side. Here is the Jim Gillette side. I can't remember what I paid for this. You know, it's probably close to $40, but you know, I think that's reasonable. You're getting autographed stuff, you're getting new music, you're supporting the scene. And like I said, Stevie always puts extra shit in it. So, is there anything else in here? Oh, yeah. There is an insert. The Stevie side with the songs and pictures. Hold that up here if you want to look at it. The Jimmy side with the songs and pictures. Cool, glossy insert. So, anyway, so the vinyl, the glam years, 1985 to 1989, autographed, a Stevie Rachelle side, a Jim Gillette side. Now see if I can fucking struggle to put this thing back in, because sometimes I struggle with getting it in. You know what I'm saying? So, there's that vinyl. So, I got the Tuff tumbler. Get in there. I got an extra Metal Sludge patch. Son of a bitch. I got the Metal Sludge necklace. Got this vinyl, which I'm super excited about. And then there was some extra stuff in here. It looks like, oh, look, I didn't order this. But he also sent me the CD version, which I think I already had. But anyway, still kick ass. So let's open up the CD version. Sometimes I'm like I said, there's a ton of people have tagged me on X, follow me at Hair Metal Guru, or on the Hair Metal Guru Facebook page. And a ton of people have said, yeah, after I listened to your interview, I went out and ordered something, and you wouldn't believe the extra stuff I got. Like, holy shit. So I got the CD version, again, autographed. He autographs everything that he sells. Let's open that up and see what's different about the CD version. So, badass. There it is without the cover on it. Same thing. Open it up. There's the CD with 12 songs, I think. There's the inside. And then you got the insert, which just pulls out. Album information behind that. And here the insert. I'm not going to read through everything, but looks like you get... Jim Gillette wrote about his experience in Tuff right there. Very cool. Here is a picture of the band in the Jim Gillette years. Here's the Stevie version, the Jim Gillette version picture in the middle. And then you get the Stevie version of the band. And you get to the Stevie version and the little write-up. So, the Tuff CD. Very cool. And then I ordered this because I didn't. So I'm obviously a huge collector. And I had seen that he had some old, like, magazines from the scene. And I was like, holy shit. So this is Rock City News, which, if I remember right, was probably a free magazine that, you know, you could just pick up on the strip that would advertise music stuff. So look, here you got Love Hate on the front. And then the Zeros, who I'm not an expert on, but I know that they made a name for themselves on the scene. You hear a lot of people talking about them. I wonder if I bought something from them eventually. Does this have a date on it? I don't see the date, but I'm going to kind of open this up. I'm maybe not going to show you every little thing. Like, it's so cool that, you know, there's all these, like, show ads. So what bands do I see on this? Here I see, like, Electric Angels, Paradise. Oh, look, shit. Warrant. A little ad for Warrant. Make sure I can get my picture. There's Warrant. Wow. Before they were signed. Badass. Here's an ad for Scorpions and Winger. Where is that at? At the Irvine Meadows Amphitheater. I'm going to flip through this again. I don't think I've ever heard of this band, but Trip Trigger. Big ad. What else do we got? Look through this. Sweet Savage. Chris Sheridan. Right? Sweet Savage. Badass. So you check out my interview with Chris Sheridan, but his band, Sweet Savage, who never ended up with the big almighty record deal, but Chris Sheridan has an amazing story. Here's an ad for Taz. I'm just going to pull this out. Who built a pretty big name on the scene. I think they have some of their CDs, or a CD of theirs might be out on like DDR or Eonian, something like that. Here's an ad for Pretty Boy Floyd at the Roxy. Badass. Saturday, October 29th with Juliet. Fuck, I love Juliet. Holy shit. That's kick-ass. This magazine, oh, it's from Friday, October 14th to October 27th. This must be from like 88, I'm guessing. So here is a write-up for Sweet Savage at Gazzari's. Picture of the band. Keep flipping. I think one of the reasons I ordered this is there is, I think, a kick-ass Tuff ad in here. I'll let you know when I get to that. But here's another show ad. Who we got? Mad Moxie, Tremor, Rated X, Craving Angel. Feel free to stop and zoom in if you want to look at that. What else do we got? Here is Nobody I Recognize. Okay, I need to frame this shit. You snooze, you lose. 2 big nights. Tuff at Doug Weston's world famous Troubadour. Check this shit out. This is basically why I ordered this. Now you probably can't hear me, but a full page centerfold ad for Tuff at the Troubadour. The bitch about stuff like this is finding frames that actually fit, you know, so it actually looks good. Great Hair by Antenna. And one of the cool parts about my interview with Stevie Rachelle is when he talked about how they bought him hair extensions when he joined the band. And that's one thing I've always thought was awesome about Stevie. He never tried to sugarcoat shit. He never tried to pretend, you know. He's always been up front. Like he always says in his Metal Sludge articles, like, I tell the truth. That's all I know. Some of the bands that were opening these shows: Tommy Gun, Rock Dolls, New Haven, and Hysteria. Those bands are at the bottom. You probably can see them if I hold them up close. Anyway, badass. I hope to find a way to frame that and make it look good. Here is a list of like all the clubs and the shows that you can see. I'm not going to go through all that. But I will tell you some of the bands on the top. You can see Jesus and Mary Chain, Anthony Kiedis from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Motorcycle Boy, who built up a pretty big name on the scene. Here's an article about the Zeros, Danny Dangerous, Sammy Serious. If you followed the scene, you probably at least heard of them. There's that article on the Zeros. What else do we got in here? An article on TSOL, Trip Trigger. Here's a big article on Love Hate. So I will show you that. Love Hate, badass. Here's a little blurb on Motorcycle Boy. Get to the end. Oh, here is, okay. It's kind of cool. It's pretty small, but Warrant, Tuff, and Jungle Alley at the Country Club. So there you see Janie Lane. Who else do we see? See Stevie Rachelle right there. So awesome. And then on the last page, an ad for Lip Switch. I've been talking to one of the guys from Lip Switch. That's right down here. For a Lip Switch show. Where was that at? Doesn't say. Oh, at the Whiskey. Friday, October 28th. It must be 1988. And on the back page, who else do we got? Oh, this must be like a Golden Woke presents. This must be like for the punk and alternative. The Circle Jerks, Sham 69, The Damned, Butthole Surfers, Sonic Youth, the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Look, before the Chili Peppers blew up. So you can pause that if you want to look in closely. So anyway, Rock City News. I'm a big collector of stuff like that. If you have any that you want to get rid of, let me know. I bought in a bunch of things like that. So anyway, just wanted to do an unboxing to show you what I got when I ordered some things from Stevie Rachelle. Look, all I ordered was the tumbler, the Glam Years vinyl record, and this Rock City News. What I ended up getting besides that, the CD of the Glam Years, the patch, and the Metal Sludge pendant or necklace. So head to Metal Sludge. The Metal Sludge website's metalsludge.tv. You can follow Stevie Rachelle on Facebook and on Instagram. And he's on X at Stevie Tuff. And while I'm bringing that up, follow me on X at Hair Metal Guru. Check out the Hair Metal Guru Facebook page. But thank you to Stevie Rachelle for always promoting the things that I do. Thank you again for all of your support of this scene. Truly, you're an inspiration to me to keep doing what it is that I do. So anyway, to all you people out there watching, any support you can give to Tuff, Stevie Rachelle, to Metal Sludge, or to guys like me who are trying to promote this music, it truly is appreciated. Hey, like, subscribe, what the hell, ring the bell. And again, whatever you can do to support the channel, truly, I appreciate it. Until the next video comes out, my name is Anthony. They call me the Guru. And that's Charlie. You just knocked down my phone. Because you're so naughty and you got big boobies. Hey, fuck. There we go. All right. Hey, take care of yourselves.